What you see here is the F800GS Adventure from BMW. New for 2014, this chunkier version of the F800GS follows a long legacy of BMW innovation. Motorcycle innovation is nothing new to BMW. In fact, it dates back to the first motorcycle they ever mass-produced, the BMW R32. It was released to the world in 1922. The R32 demonstrated new concepts in motorcycle construction. It had aluminum pistons, a sealed overhead cam, and a drive shaft instead of a chain and sprocket system. But the innovation didn't stop there with BMW. In 1981, they introduced the first adventure class motorcycle, the bike we now know as the R80GS. In 1988, they introduced the first motorcycle with anti-lock brakes, and in that same year, introduced the first motorcycle with a computer-controlled catalytic converter, the BMW K1. The F800GS Adventure doesn't break from that tradition. It offers you an arsenal of switches and gadgets designed to help keep you comfortable and to keep you safe. All that said, how well did they do?
Okay, first things first. What's the difference between this bike and the standard F800GS? If you look in the dictionary under the term versatility, you should see a photo of this very bike. They gave it a stronger rear subframe to carry heavier loads. The F800GS Adventure also comes with the racks built in to carry their luggage. This is part of stabilizing the rear subframe, so they do come standard, even though the luggage does not. Fuel capacity has been increased to 6.3 gallons. That's 2.1 gallons more than the standard F800GS. BMW also fitted this bike with wider foot pegs, a foldable rear brake lever, you get a taller windscreen, you get a more comfortable seat, and you get a nifty crash bar, just in the event that you decide to have an off. Both F800GS models share the same 798cc engine, pumps out 85 horsepower at 7,500 RPM, and has 61 foot-pounds of torque. Also, both bikes are fitted with a 21-inch front wheel. I bring this up because responses in cornering are dramatically compromised on this bike. This is a great highway bike. It sits very, very comfortably. It's very much at home. But when you get into the turns, it just doesn't want to cooperate.
So the F800GS Adventure is a great road bike. It's comfortable, well-balanced, and quick. But now let's take a look at some other terrain that this bike would call home. Here's where the technology of BMW comes into play. You see, this is an adventure bike, which means that people are going to be using it on a variety of terrains. Up until now, I've been riding on asphalt, but I'm about to get on a dirt road. BMW has provided electronically adjustable ride modes, road and enduro. In road mode, you have traction control on, along with your ABS. I want to change my mode now from road to enduro. I can do this very easily. All I have to do is press this button here, and my road mode indicator on my display will start flashing. I hit mode again, and it will change over to enduro. Also, I'll want to hit my ABS button on the left, and that will turn my ABS off. This can all be done without stopping. Additionally, I have ESA on this bike, or electronic suspension adjustment. This allows me to adjust my suspension while riding. It has 3 modes: comfort, normal, and hard. Up until now, I've been riding in comfort mode because I've been on relatively smooth roads. Now that I'm getting onto dirt, what I'm going to want to do is stiffen up the suspension so that I can handle the bumps that are going to be given to me. This is an option on these bikes, so they won't be on every single one. Now that we've got this bike set up for enduro riding, let's see just how at home this bike really is.
First thing you notice when you get on a dirt road is the balance of this bike. Putting the fuel tank under the seat has helped with that tremendously. And this is where the 21-inch front wheel actually starts to work to your advantage. Turns are easy, and man is it a lot of fun. It really allows you to get aggressive and really play around. You know, I've been on a lot of bikes so far. I wouldn't be surprised if this bike can rival a lot of the smaller dual sport bikes that are out there. So with all things considered, this is a really great all-around bike. So it seems like that's the end of our story. There just doesn't really seem like anything to complain about.
Sadly though, there is. You see, the F800GS Adventure does have a few drawbacks. First off is the price. You can have one of these in your garage for about $15,000, but that won't include luggage, which could cost you an extra $1,500 to $2,000. But that's not all. This engine was designed with the oil filter sticking out in front of the engine. That's just begging to be hit by a rock coming from the front wheel, so you may want to get a guard for that. This is a water-cooled engine, so you'll probably want to protect the radiator as well. The skid plate, about as useful as a chocolate teapot, is made of plastic and incredibly thin. And there's one more thing. BMW is known for making quality motorcycles with quality components. The controls on this bike are, well, kinda cheap compared to what BMW has released in the past. All that criticism, however, is easily overlooked once you get in the saddle of this bike. All the components of the F800GS Adventure come together in a symphony of balance, comfort, and performance. 5 minutes on this bike and you'll wonder why you considered anything else. This truly is an important moment in BMW history, and in the world on two wheels, that's all you can ask for. We hope you enjoyed our video. To watch more videos, and to stay up to date on new videos we produce, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, to read articles and enjoy photography from around the world, visit our website at outlandmoto.com. Thanks for stopping by. We hope to see you soon.